Hello and welcome to SquareBrains Season 1, Episode 1. I am SquirrelCubed. I am here on the spawn island of the SquareBrains server. This is where everybody spawns in, and right now there's a little glitch that every time you die you spawn here, so we'll be getting familiar with this place. I may have to set up a little base or something. I right out of the bat came in at nighttime and started getting hit here. I apologize, there's a little disjoint in the audio. I went through and did the recording and realized that I hadn't hit record on my master, so it sounded absolutely terrible. I am looking into getting a better microphone, and hopefully that'll come in here shortly and not too far into the season. Right now, I just realized I needed to get some supplies and also some food. This guy up here, I was really lucky, and I haven't used it yet, but here it comes. He drops a bow. Nice. That's what I needed. And a little bit of bone meal so I can get started too. But wasn't able to pick up the arrows. Anyway, like I said here, SquareBrains Season 1, we have a few people coming in to the server. Express MC, you may have seen up on YouTube already. Just starting right off, found a great place for a base, and yes, as you mentioned, I am jealous. I've always wanted to build in a shattered biome, but oh well. I had a better idea. There's some land to the southeast of here, and yeah, I was cheating. I looked at the map, but I just kind of wanted to know about where I was going, which is a good thing because it's a really big map and a lot of little islands. But I think I found a place. It's got some jungle, savanna, and I think desert nearby. And there might even be some stuff in the water there. I thought I saw some features that I wanted to check out later on. So hopefully the place I want to be isn't too close to drowned or something, so we'll see. Anyway, grabbing some wood and trying to clean up a little bit and don't want to leave any strays around. I hate half trees. So if I ever do that, remind me and I'll go back and get them for me. But here I am getting some oak planks set up and got some sticks and stuff for some future supplies. And here we go. Well, I am so excited for this season. And also, I just noticed my mouse does not point in the right location. That's a little glitch with my video card, and I'm probably going to have to work that out. I apologize. It's probably going to be a little confusing at first, but I'll try and get it to sync up. I'll try not to just point with my cursor too often. But I'll try and get that sorted out as quick as I can. Brand new computer, brand new setup, so I'm still kind of learning the ropes with it. Alright, got myself a boat, got myself some basic supplies going, and yes, still the relentless zombies. Express MC's online. Actually, when I first recorded this, I did not notice Express MC messaging me, and well, I'll just leave it at that for now. As for the squirrel thing, everybody's probably wondering, I don't know, I just like squirrels. And they're always the cutest little fuzzy little creatures, and I wish Minecraft had them. I know Modded does, but I don't know, I might have to make a mod or something for the server and throw some squirrels in, but we'll see. We're trying to keep this as pure as possible. Our server does have fabric and some plugins, and some of those are mostly just quality of life and a few things to keep us from cheating. There are right here, I am looking for southwest. I hadn't really used the navigation system on F3 before. I always had a little mini map or something to go by. But I got myself going about southwest, and actually, excuse me, southeast, and coming up on some land up here. As you might see, I am using a shader pack. This is Sildurs Enhanced Default 1.0.1, I believe. I'm using a texture pack for normal maps, and I'll have to look at that and maybe put a link in on that. I love shaders. I am a sucker for a good shader. I know they're a little glitchy at times, but you know, I really love them. I know, it looks like I'm getting up to the land where I wanted to be. Oh, another little island. Now this map is loaded with tiny little islands all over the place, and there's a lot of ocean. So, I had some plans. I'm thinking I might try and build something a little bit underground and underwater. Kind of a little bit of mix of both with a little bit on top. But I want it to be like a massive underwater base and landing area for expeditions out into the world. So I'll have to hunt down a conduit and, you know, all kinds of cool stuff like that. There was a shipwreck down there. There is a lot of shipwrecks I hear running around, so we're going to have to definitely get some potions of water breathing and some aqua affinity and things like that on our armor. But first things first, just need to find some land. These tiny little outcroppings really aren't equipped. See, there another shipwreck down there. So we should probably do some raiding on shipwrecks and maybe check out a local town and see if we can get some basic supplies that we wouldn't normally have. Things like iron and some basic base supplies. Might even be able to get a crafting station or something or two out of that. I mean, they're not very hard to make, but you know, waste not, want not. Alright, coming up on some land. This looks a lot more promising. I believe this is it. Yes, we have trees. Alright, now we are heading back out into the forest. I got a little turnaround there because of that call. Picking up some food, probably. This area is pretty abundant, but I want to try and breed the area up a little bit so that I don't run out of food unexpectedly. I noticed this little ravine over here, and there we go. Right off the bat, there's some iron. That's a good start. Excuse me. Now, here in this ravine, I think we had a little trouble getting down here. I decided, I think I'm going to grab some sand and use that to get down, but I was really late. I was getting a little confused. Decided to go ahead and I decided I'm going to go ahead and just camp here in this cave or in this ravine and see, or after we get a little bit established, decided to go ahead and explore the area. And there had a little mishap, get poked right through. But since I'm going to go ahead and use this area, I figured I'd go ahead and trim it down and make some stairs. Just some basic ones so that I can get in and out. Now, one of the things I decided I was going to go ahead and use some sand as scaffolding and see if that helped. And I just noticed that food dropped there. I totally spaced. I was so focused. I did not see it. And I ran out of sand. And there's Express MC. Express MC has a base nearby, a little bit northwest of us. One of the other squares here on the server, I guess, came over to say hi and give me some food. Wahaha. I needed it. I really did. Of course, we are going to eat the bread. Suspicious stew's a little funny. I still don't know what those things do. I should probably look it up. Now, I've been doing Minecraft for a little while. I have mostly played modded Minecraft, so vanilla Minecraft and the things to build and the things like redstone contraptions are new to me, and I hope to learn a lot about them this season. In fact, I am going to be trying to make some farms. Probably just some little farms to get some little things done, and the other squares in the server are probably going to have their respective farms. And we are planning on having a shopping area. We want to have a commerce on the server, so one of us can specialize in something that we enjoy. We're encouraging a lot of artistic builds, and just to be creative with it here. So I think we've got a good seed. We pre-rendered the whole thing, so we shouldn't have much lag. And I think we even have a train cart plugin that's going to be coming in later on in the season. That'll allow us to do some really wild things with trains. It's already there, but we got to set up permissions and make sure that it all works and doesn't crash us before we deploy it all the way server side. But from the little bits of testing that I've done, it is going to be a wild ride, literally. Maybe we can do something down here through this ravine, some wild minecart ride. I think that'll be fun, but that's for another episode for sure. Here I am fighting off the creepers. I did not find enough coal to light up the place, so kind of winging it. But these things always have some good ore or some at least coal in the walls, so I figured I'd come back and do that. Now here's where I decided I'm going to go ahead and make a little area. Just kind of carve it out and try and make a little safe spot for myself. Not super safe, but you know what? It keeps me out of the rain, right? Yeah, that mouse thing's really bugging me now. I wonder if I can turn off hardware cursors. Maybe that'll work. Can you even do that in Windows 10? We'll find out. Alright, anyway, doing some building here, and I think this will do. We need to make a furnace as well, and probably do that here shortly. I forgot to pick up my crafting station, so I gotta redo that. There we go. And let's get that down. Perfect. Alright, let's make a furnace. Nice. Alright, we don't have any coal yet, so I'm going to use a little bit of wood. Let's see here. Yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and make some charcoal first and go from there. Perfect. Okay. Now move that into the slot so that we can keep making some more charcoal. And I don't know, it's hard to say how much to make. Oh wow, yeah, there's a little lighting glitch with the shaders that I'm using. The Sildurs Enhanced Default are great, but I think it's actually an Optifine thing where when you're underground or you're in a ravine like this, it still tries to render the sky so you still see the sun, and it shines through the backsides of all the blocks. But it's not that bad. It kind of helps me see a little bit in the dark down here, but a little distracting. Hopefully they'll fix that in the next revision. There's a few other shaders that I use on and off, but they tend to have trouble with banners, and I'd like to use banners to decorate my area, so I've decided not to use that. That's the, I believe that is the Seuss hack. Beautiful, beautiful, but no, can't quite do it. Sildurs also has the volumetric lighting on, which I might do in some time lapses and special shots, because those ones are going to come out really good no matter what. Let's see. I was kind of trying to cordon off an area, and I was rapidly running out of supplies. Looks like I need to do a little bit with my aspect ratio there so you can see my hotbar. But yeah, I was out of supplies and just trying to make it a little bit secure so that they didn't walk in here from nowhere. And I was getting tired, I will tell you. Alright. Here we are. Let's grab a little bit of cobble because I think it's a little more important to keep the bad guys out than me under something. Alright, that should do. Perfect. Alright, now I think we need to get some iron going. And got that rolling. Because we need a pickaxe. I need to get an iron pickaxe made. That's one. The bat. That's the only thing about living underground is the bats. They're constantly bugging you. Alright, almost there. There we go. And acquire hardware, and now we'll go ahead and put that there until we use it up. And isn't it an iron pick? Nice. I know they're simple, but I like the achievements, even at the beginning of the game. Alright, inventory's getting a little cluttered, so I figured I'd go ahead and put down something for that. And get some food cooking. Don't need those. And that suspicious stew. I don't know. I am suspicious of the suspicious stew. I know I can Google it, but there's something about the mystery of it that I like. That it's the only thing that in this game that I'm like, okay, I'll be ignorant of that because it's just, I don't know, it's suspicious. It's suspicious stew. You have to be suspicious of it. I mean, it's probably like one of the best foods in the game, but I'm suspicious of it. I mean, it tells me to in its name. Anyway, I was doing some assessment here, see if there was some better way to do this. I needed to clean up a little bit. Of course, I took down my scaffolding before I got a chance to clean it up. I'll come back through here, and I wanted to actually do an entrance out, because I noticed there was a little bit of a land bridge there, and I should be able to get through there. Now down here, got some torches, so I figured I'd venture out a little bit, see if we can find some ores. I only had a few torches. Aha! Some coal, nice. And iron, aha! Alright. Just cleaning out some area, getting some space for some construction. I don't know, I don't like to be all claustrophobic in a space, even though this is just kind of makeshift. I like to open it up, and I think I'm going to go ahead and build my base here and expand it out into the river and then out into the ocean. So, could be interesting. Could be very interesting. And like I said, I wanted to do kind of an underground, underwater thing, and that's perfect. I get the irony. I'm a squirrel. Pardon. So many alarms and phone calls today. It is a mess, even though I muted that phone. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I was saying, we are going to... Oh, what was I saying? Oh, creeper. Yeah, that took me by surprise. I needed to be a little more vigilant, and I need to make some more torches. So I think that's what this coal is going to go into, is torches. Clearing out a little bit more for the base. Oop. Hello, Max. I have a nice kitty called Max that's come to visit me. You'll probably hear him meowing every now and then in the videos. He is a very good kitty. I rescued him from the streets, and he is forever grateful. At least he seems to, and he purrs quite a bit. I might even put a picture of him up sometime. Alright. Now, I dug out here, out to the outside, and found the river. So I guess I wasn't as far over as I thought I was. But I will probably actually make some kind of an exit coming up out of the ground through there. Was trying to note my location. I didn't realize it was going to get cut off in the video. So I am going to have to fix that and see if we can get the resolution to match up properly. Alright, let's see here. Just doing a little bit of assessment. Looks like I have open ocean really close, which is great. Also this little cove over to the right and to the left. Actually, that one to the left, I might go ahead and make that my landing area for watercraft. Which, I mean, of course, there really isn't any, but maybe I can get a dolphin. I'm pretty sure there is a dolphin here in this cove. Let's see. No, couldn't see it. No, where was it? There he is. Nice. Now, I hear when you swim near them, you get a boost. And let's see here. There we go. Nice. See, that is fast. I like that. That's perfect. We need to get a few dolphin friends and just keep them over here as travel assistance. Oof. I forgot. I have to breathe. Ah. Well, maybe we'll get some enchantments and potions, and we can do that more. But we do need to get a conduit down there so that we can breathe and function in the water around our base. That would be quite handy, and it would also kind of give us a third dimension to build in. Basically fly mode all the time. So that could be fun to work with. And yeah, some areas are going to be opened up, so we're going to have to go do some hunting for some sponge. And as you see here, we've got a swamp just behind us. I don't think there's any kind of creatures or fancy things. It's mostly just swamp water. But we'll take a look and see if there's anything cool beyond that. Now here is the rest of the ravine. Let's see. Oh, that cut off pretty cleanly, didn't it? Alright. Looks like we got some more coal down there, and it doesn't go too far, but it'll be more than nothing. Okay, made some quick quick stairs there. Fix it up from the sand. And now, I wanted to go across to the other side, and I know it's down a ways, so I think I'm going to just go across under the water here. Ooh, coal. Perfect. Could always use coal. Not to mention the experience helps quite a bit. We're already up to level 5. That'll help with our enchantments later on. Nice. That was a big vein of coal. Perfect. Fair warning, try not to die. I noticed, yeah, that was the glitch I was talking about a little bit earlier. Looks like when you set your base with the bed, you still spawn at spawn. So I guess that's lucky considering I didn't find any sheep along the way, and I don't have a bed. That'll do it. Let's see. Now, coming to pretty close to the end here, decided to get some a little bit of view, kind of check it out again. I think this is going to work. It's humble beginning, I guess, but I don't know. I think it has potential, and maybe we can do some kind of massive gates going over the waterway for an entrance. I don't know. Everything is still kind of up in the air, and we still got to set up the base down below. Still have those pigs to catch and farm those. I think it'll do quite good. I think that this is going to be a good starting location, or at least a starting location. Doesn't mean we have to stay here. I don't know, maybe if we find something a little more interesting that grabs our attention, we might go ahead and move over there. There's plenty of room on the server. A lot of space. We only have 2 or 3 people coming in at the beginning, but they should all be coming up here in the next week or two. I'd like us all to have a lot of fun on this server, and we're going to do some collaborative stuff. We might even pull some pranks on each other. I think it'll be fun. Anyway, thank you very much, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.